Hi, once again, my name is Rika Jean and welcome back to my channel. Here I'm just taking off my eyebrows that I had before. Here I'm just cleaning up my eyebrows with my eyebrow brush just to make it look presentable. These are the things that you will need. Brown mascara. It doesn't matter what brand. I honestly don't remember what brand this was, so you can use whatever brown mascara you get your hands on. So just try not to use one that's so dark. I use brown pencil. Try not to use one again that's too dark or one that's too light. You don't want it to look like your eyebrows washed out. This is the eyebrow brush that I use for my eyebrows. I don't know if you could really see it well. It's an angled brush. I believe it's from one of the cheap beauty supply stores. And those are my concealers that I will be using. It's pro-conceal. Remember to use one that's lighter than your skin complexion and one that's about the same color as your complexion. If you cannot get the same color, you get one that's close enough. You could get one of those brushes. It's just something extra, I would say, because you could usually just use your hands to brush your eyebrows up like this, and it works for me at least, because I ain't got no eyebrows. So now what you will do is you will sharpen your pencil and get it as sharp as possible. The sharper the better, because by the time you're done drawing it, filling in your eyebrows, it'll be dull. So I get it like this. That's perfect for me. Don't mind my hands. I have colors in my hands. I was at school today. You try not to go too big. And during that time, you create your arch. Whatever arch you want, you create it as well. And you try not to go too far in the middle. If you want to measure where your eyebrows should stop at, take your pencil and go like this. Put it right by your nose here, the corner of your eye, and the corner of your eyebrow should not go past the pencil. Mine go past my pencil, but that's because I will blend it at the end. And the same goes for this eyebrows as well. And you see, as you could see my hair right here. It stops right here. So you're gonna do the same for the second eyebrow. I'm probably not looking so much into the camera because I have to look in the mirror to see what I'm doing. Also, another thing for you not to worry too much about is the size of your eyebrows in length. In length, if you're looking at it, mine don't have the same, are not the same length really, but you could fix that with your brush. And another thing is the size of your eyebrows. Try not to do them too big. Try not to do this one too big from that one. As you can see, mine have is a little slightly bigger on this side. That's okay. I will fix that with my brush. But what you don't want to do is draw an eyebrow this big and one this small and try to fix it with your brush. Then you might have a problem. So before you grab your brush, you grab mascara and you brush it on a little bit from the beginning of your eyebrows. You don't brush it towards the end because your eyebrows go from lighter to dark. You don't want it to go from light to just light. You want it to transition. You grab your lightest concealer, and if you find one that you get comfortable with, I suggest you either write down a number, take a picture or something so you can have it for your own good, really. Now I already have some in my tip, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush and brush it against it. Not too much. You don't want to put too much in your brush. And this is about how much I have on my brush. And now I did it on the wrong side, sorry. Whatever side you're using, you'll brush it against your concealer. That's the side that you want to use. Now, the side that I was brushing on my concealer is this side. Now you flip it over and you're gonna start putting your line underneath your eyebrow. So if you watch what I'm doing, you have to try to do this line as precise as you can. So you have to pay really close attention. Now, if you have to go over the line 3-4 times before you get it straight, do that. Don't just try to draw a straight line, because that will make your line not come out straight enough. So, and also try to get a mirror. Try to get a mirror that you can just put real close. And you need good lighting too sometimes. This mirror I got, oh, excuse my glass in the background, it's really dirty. It was about $15, I think, and this is the bigger side, and this is the other side that does not zoom into your face. You could get one of these, and mine also lights up. You could get one of these from IKEA. That's where I got mine from. So we're back to it. I'm gonna do the other eyebrow now. The same go for this one. And now that you're done with that, you can put away your concealer and use that same brush. That's what works for me. There's no rules in this thing. I already have makeup on, so what I'm gonna try to do is try to blend all this whole entire thing in. So now, and also make the line as sharp as possible, so that'll give you more of a sharper line, it'll be more defined, and it'll be much better eyebrows. So now you see that I'm done with my bottom part of my eyebrows. You don't have to completely blend it in yet. We will get to that part in a second. So now, the color that's about the same color as your complexion, you grab that one. You do the same thing for the top of your eyebrows. Sometimes I use the other side of the angle brush for the top, because it helps me get a better line. Yes, love? No, it's okay. If you notice, when I get to the end, I try to make the line thinner as I get to that end, because you're trying to get your eyebrows to look as natural as possible. Now you have to try to blend this out as much as you can. Because I have makeup on, so I'm trying to blend it as much as I can. And it's great even if you're not putting on, even if you didn't already have your makeup on like me, you still have to blend it as well as possible. So that way when you apply your foundation, you're not going too close to your eyebrows to erase it. And you do the same thing for this side. This is the trickiest part. The line, all that filling it in was nothing. Now you have to make sure you blend those two eyebrows as well as possible. So I'm gonna try to get a little closer so I could show you how to blend it in. So the thin brush again, you keep using that brush and you pull in the eyebrows, but you're not pushing it down. If you could see what I'm doing here, I'm pushing it down. You're not doing that. You using the brush to lightly blend your eyebrows. And you do the same for this one. Goal is to make your eyebrows look as identical as possible. So if you see one of them has a more arch than the other, it's okay. You just take your brush and you go over it like this. And you keep going until you get rid of the high arch. And the same goes for this one. So that completes my eyebrow tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll have more videos coming soon, so if you follow that tutorial, listen, let me give you some advice before I go. Drawing your eyebrows on, they will not take one day. So it'll take a few times before you could finally get it. Some people are fast learners. It might take 2 days, it might take 5 days. If you're constantly doing it, it might take a week, it might take a month. But give it some time. If you see you do your eyebrows and you still see some harsh lines up here where you didn't blend it too good, it's okay. Do it again and you just might succeed that next time. So if you see that you do your eyebrows and it didn't come out right the first time, just keep trying. Don't just stop with your eyebrows and say, oh, I gave up. So you keep trying with your eyebrows until you get it right. You do it so good, you fuck my mind. You pull it out. That's just for me to blend my makeup in, but usually I do my eyebrows before I apply any type of foundation in. And this is it. Don't mind my school shirt. I came from school and I felt like that's one of the times where I could actually get this video done, so I quickly did it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.